have the money to go to Penn State like I planned. I went to community college for a year and dropped out. Then I met Lisa and Carlos, and they changed my world completely. When I met them, like Lisa compared to me in so many ways. She had a child at a young age, and that didn't stop her. And she always made sure that I never gave up on my dreams. I was working at UPS, a night shift, a crazy shift, from 12 in the morning to it was like 9 o'clock in the morning. And I wasn't planning to go to school. I was actually also working at a pizzeria, trying to make ends meet. And when I came to Congreso, it was actually for a daycare for my goddaughter, and I met up with Lisa and Carlos, and I heard about the opportunity to go to college in my neighborhood. I'm sorry, I'm nervous. They introduced me to the college. Carlos actually spoke to me, and we spoke about the opportunity that I had and what I could do with an associate's degree. Right now I'm working on an associate's degree, and I'm actually doing an internship at Brightside Academy for my child development associates. During the summertime, I got to meet my father for the first time in in March. And Carlos called me, and the day that he called me, it was like I was with my dad for a week, and he said that we had an opportunity to do Harcum, take a class for Harcum and do a Harcum program with PYN. And they said that I had a limit to come, like a 2 days for all my paperwork to be done. And I caught a bus from Indiana to Philly the very next day. The bus ride was like 24 hours because the bus broke, and I still didn't give up. The bus broke down, and then my mom didn't want to come get me. So I got stuck in Ohio, so yeah, it was crazy, but I still didn't give up. And when I got to Philly, I explained to Lisa and I explained to Carlos, and they helped me out through everything, and they made sure that I met my goals and that I didn't give up with all the hardship that I was going through and all the other stuff. Now that I'm a part of Harcum College, I'm taking advantage of all the opportunities that I can, especially at Congreso, and I thank Congreso a lot because they actually gave me free classes to take my CDA. They gave me a job during the summertime. They allowed me to go back to school. They helped me get a job at a daycare. They helped me get my associates and hopefully get my bachelor's at Eastern with Carlos. My goals in life is actually to get my master's in medicine. I want to get my master's in medicine and become a pediatrician. And I guess own my own little business with a child care. I want to thank Congreso for everything that they have done for me. My classmates that I have now, everyone in the summer program group, which is Michael too, my buddy. And I want to thank Lisa and Carlos a lot because, like I said, they changed my life completely and they made sure that I never give up on my goals. And I want to introduce Michael. Why'd you guess? My buddy.
Hey, buddy. How you doing? First of all, I want to say thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak in front of you guys. I graduated in Kensington Capital, right there on Frankfurt and Cumberland. Despite all the stereotypes and the reputation that it had, I'm glad to say that I was a part of that percentage that graduated. Capital, I'm sorry. I'm gonna get on all that right here in front of people. I'm just kidding. At first, I didn't have any future in education. That was my mindset. I didn't want to be in education because I went through 12 years of education. I didn't like any of it. I mean, I made it through, of course, but I was just making it, you know? And I didn't feel right about that. I didn't want to continue to pursue education because I didn't want to I don't know, I didn't want to set my standards so high that I would disappoint myself, you know? So at first I wanted to go to the National Guard. I was already in the system. I was trying to get enrolled in there until Lisa and Carlos came along. I swear they could be detectives because they know how to hunt somebody down. I was slacking. I'm not gonna lie, I was. They kept calling me, until finally I was like, you know what? Let me just go see what they want. So I went down there. They talked to me about the summer program that we had. Fortunately, my teacher was Carlos, and he taught me a lot, whether it was in the classroom or morally. You know, I learned a lot. You know, never to give up. You know, keep going towards your goals. You know, and Lisa, another one. These guys, man, they're great. I like them a lot. I really do. I can talk to them about anything I want, you know. Personal. You want to speak? Yeah, growing up, I grew up without a father, you know. Typical Puerto Rican kid growing up in Philadelphia, right? No father, supposedly. My mom was by herself raising 3 kids, 3 boys at that. You know, drama in the house all day, every day. So my mom was young when she had her first kid. She was 16, as well as me. I had my first kid, 17, matter of fact, 17. My daughter, she's 2 months right now. Juliana Marie is her name. Juliana Marie Rodriguez. She's all I have right now, you know? I'm glad my mom was there for me. She showed me what to do, what not to do, and how to do it. And I'm glad my father did the things that he did because he showed me what not to do. He showed me what not to become. So if I was to stand in front of him, I would say thank you. Regardless of everything he put me through. And I'm just glad God blessed me with this opportunity to actually go to college. You know, it wasn't hard. I know that the FAFSA and all that was kind of annoying, but now that I'm actually in the program, I'm glad I took advantage of it, you know? Well, thank you.